What's up guys, just Mehdi here, welcome to a brand new video and welcome to top 10 transfers of the week number 3. This was supposed to go up yesterday on Friday night, but unfortunately I had a bit of trouble with my template I've created, but now it's all good, got it back now, and it's all sorted for today's episode guys. So before you start, as always, if you can smash 1,500 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and then comments below, let me know you think has been the best deal of the transfer window so far. And if you missed my first video from today, down below in that description box guys, you know the schedule right now, 8 AM is transfers, anywhere after 9 PM, it's the second video of the day. So if a transfer has recently gone through today, so like 9 PM or something, it won't be in this week's episode because it's basically too late for me to include it. But other than that, it's every Friday until the next Friday. So starting off at number 10 today, we've got a left back which is going to be Alex Telles, now of FC Porto. Was playing for Galatasaray in Turkey and last season spent out on loan at Inter Milan if I'm correct. And I think it's a good signing for them because Porto, they seem to get the best out of most players. So Telles right now on head-to-head is a 76 rated card with 84 pace, 74 defending, 77 dribbling and 72 passing. It's like quite a good card and it's quite good for that league as well. I mean, 2-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, high medium work rates. He's just 23 years old. Last season he featured in 25 matches, completing a total of 1,937 minutes on the field, getting 0 goals and 3 assists to his name. The fee was £5.7 million, so not too much whatsoever. He's actually worth more than that at 7.23. So some of the reasons he's in my top 10 this week then. So first up, FC Porto. It's a club, I keep mentioning it's very good for developing players, but it's also a very good club for, it's kind of like a scouting system for most teams. There's a lot of players that go to Porto and then get big money moves after it. I don't really want to call them a stepping stone because they are a great and massive club, but I think a lot of players, obviously their main target is to get into the top 5 leagues in the world, and currently the Portuguese league isn't in that. And I imagine he'll want to settle in a club, and Porto again is a very good choice for that. Now we got to number 9 this week. There's going to be Pierre-Emile Hojbjerg, now of Southampton. So the young Dane came from Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga, but last season played for FC Schalke on loan. So he's born in 1995, 20 years old, medium work rate. He's actually got an upgrade on head-to-head right now to a 74. So it looks quite a good silver. Imagine be quite usable. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, and he cost them £12.75 million. His valuation is 5.1, and last season played 31 games, 1,690 minutes, getting 0 goals and 2 assists. So they're not the best of stats for a centre midfielder, but he can play CDM and I think fullback as well, according to Transfer Market. So he's obviously a good young signing coming from Bayern Munich, and the fee may be a little bit high, but not for a Premier League club. I think Bayern were kind of like quick to accept it because the Bundesliga money obviously isn't really that comparable to the Premier League right now. He has lots of potential about him, but I'm not sure if Bayern have a buyback clause or not. If not, it's good news for Southampton if he has a good season. He's a good technical player on the ball, very good at passing and stuff like that, and if he's a silver on FIFA 17, will be a good one. He could even be a low rated gold, and also like Telles going to Porto, it's a club where he can prove himself and potentially get a move to one of the elite clubs. And I'm not saying Liverpool are going to go for him, by the way, before any of you say that. So now we go on to number 8 this week. That's going to Lucas Digne going to Barcelona. So Lucas Digne then, he's 5'10", high medium work rates. Right now he's a 77 rated left back on head-to-head as well. So he looks like quite a decent card, nothing too special. I mean, nothing on Jordi Alba at all. 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, and he left Paris Saint-Germain to join Barca. And like Telles, he was on loan last season to an Italian club. That club in particular were going to be Roma, where actually I didn't think he played that much, but he did play 42 games, completing 3,619 minutes. So he did definitely play a lot of games last season, scoring 3 goals and getting 5 assists. So the fee is anywhere between 20 million up front or 16.5 million plus 4 million in additional fees. Either way, depends what site you do believe. And his current valuation is 10.2 mil. He will only be a backup at Barca, but it's not a bad one at that because, I mean, they did have Adriano previously, who he wasn't the worst of footballers, but wasn't too special, was getting on a little bit. But now this guy's just 22 years old. He's got a lot of time to prove himself. He'll definitely have limited game time in my opinion, probably Copa del Rey and stuff like that. But if he does get a breakthrough into the team, again, he's just 22 years old. He's surrounded by world-class players. He's only going to get better. And they could well be thinking long-term. Now we're going to number 7 this week. There's going to be Gokhan, I think his name is. The Turkish player, Turkish international, I believe, going to West Ham. So on head-to-head right now, he's actually got a bit of a downgrade from 80 to a 79. The stats haven't changed too much, but it still looks like a pretty usable card. High-low work rates, left foot, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. This one's only actually a loan deal. So he's only on loan to West Ham from Besiktas in the Turkish league. He's 24 years old. Last season played 35 games, completing 2,164 minutes, scoring 6 goals and setting up 9. The loan fee is £2.55 million with the option to buy him at the end of the season. So I imagine they could activate that. Obviously they will if he has a very good season. His current valuation is in fact £12.75 million. So West Ham finally got them out of about a month or two of actually hunting him down. So again, it's only a loan deal with the option to buy. That obviously makes it a little bit more appealing. So this guy, I'm not sure if he'll start all the games because obviously left hand side you've got Dimitri Payet and right hand side you have to battle with Feghouli. He'll definitely add pace to the West Ham attacking line, and also is a very good outlet out wide. And finally, he probably will get game time, possibly in the Europa League. And now we go to number 6, another player's time on a loan deal with a potential option to buy. And that's going to be Juan, the Brazilian defender, now at Roma. So he's born in 1991, making him 25 years old. He's 6'1", medium height work race, left footed, 2-star skill moves, 2-star weak foot, and currently is 79 rated. Although on head-to-head right now he's actually a left back, which makes him just 75 rated in games. So that's quite a low one, but I think he will be playing centre back for Roma. Last season he was very limited to game time. I'm not sure if he got an injury or something, but I know Miranda definitely held his own as centre back. So this guy played 23 games, completing 1,724 minutes, 0 goals and 1 assist. So the loan itself is €2 million, the option to buy of €8 million on top of that, which I think is compulsory if he completes like a certain amount of minutes. There are also some other things on that checklist to make it compulsory. It's currently valued at £7.65 million. So I imagine Roma have bought him in because obviously Rudiger has picked up a big injury, keeping him out for probably most of the season, or if not like 3/4 of it. And also on top of that, it looks like Manlas could also be leaving. Roma are also buying Nacho from Real Madrid as well, so Nacho and Juan Jesus could well be their pairing at the back from the start next season at least. And now we reach number 5, and that's going to be Jordan Ibe completing a switch from Liverpool to go to Bournemouth. So on head-to-head right now he's a 71 rated left winger, the exact same stats as FIFA Ultimate Team card from the winter upgrade. So he looks okay, I mean pretty usable winger to be fair to him, and he's 5'9", medium work rate, he's just 20 years old, and he's got 4-star weak foot and just 3-star skill moves. So last season he featured in 41 matches, but the minutes played kind of show you the indication of how his season went, because 41 games and just 2,106 minutes, and we had 2 very long cup runs in the Europa League and the Capital One Cup. And along the way he scored 4 goals and getting 4 assists as well. The fee was £15 million, and Liverpool do have a buyback clause and also a sell-on clause on top of that, and he's currently valued at 5.95. So over the week I've been saying how £15 million is a great fee for Liverpool, which it definitely is, but it is a good sign for Bournemouth at the same time, because he has a point to prove, still very young, and with a great manager like Eddie Howe, he'll definitely he'll get game time. That's the main thing he needs right now. Consistent first team opportunities are where he's going to get his confidence back, basically, because that's what he's drained of. At the start of Klopp's era, he was really good for us there. Wasn't scared to take people on, had a really good shot on him and stuff, but now he just looked really scared. And we could well see him back at Liverpool if he has a successful year. Now we've gone to number 4, that's going to be Vincent Janssen completing the switch from AZ Alkmaar to go to Tottenham. So he's born in just 1994, he's 6 foot tall, high work rate, left footed, 4-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, and as of right now he's a 77 rated gold on head-to-head. So I mean the stats aren't too fantastic, that's actually quite a big upgrade from his base card. So he's just 22 years old, and last season played 49 games, completing 3,969 minutes, 32 goals scored and 7 assists. The fee was £18.79 million, and apparently right now he's only worth 5.1, but I think that will probably change in the next couple of months easily. So whether he signs as a backup or a partner for Harry Kane, we'll have to wait and see, because right now you can tell them stats. He's definitely got a brilliant goal scoring record in their Eredivisie, but you can't always judge a player on that. There's been so many players that have flopped current from the Eredivisie to the Premier League, but there's also a lot of players that are overlooked to be considered successes. Again, I say every time, Wilfred Boney, Luis Suarez, etc., they've all been very big hits in the Premier League. Whereas the likes of Luke de Jong, I think it is, and also Jose Altidore, they've not been very good in the Premier League. But either way, I mean, this guy, I think he will do quite well. He's definitely got the right manager, and they battled against a lot of clubs to get him at what could be considered quite a reasonable fee come the end of the season. Now we go to number 3, and that is going to Mehdi Benatia completing the switch to Juventus from Bayern Munich on a loan deal. So this guy is 29 years old and last season had a lot of injuries. And to match that on head-to-head, they did downgrade him to an 83 rated card with 65 pace, 85 defending, and 83 physical. 6'3", I mean, he still is quite usable to be fair, and last season did only play 22 games, like I mentioned, because of injury, 1,273 minutes. He scored 1 goal and got 2 assists, and like I said, the fee is actually a loan deal right now, which has cost them €3 million for the year. They do have an option to buy at the end of it for €17 million. That's actually less than his current valuation of £15.3 million. So if this guy can stay injury-free for a season, he could potentially get back to what he was at Roma. And at Roma, he was definitely considered one of the best centre-backs in Italy, along the likes of Chiellini and stuff as well. So imagine, like, Juve have got such, like, depth in their centre-back role. I'm not sure if he'll actually start that much. And with Matt Hummels going to Bayern Munich from Dortmund, it definitely puts him down the pecking order even more, so it's very unlikely he'd even play at all at Bayern. And now we go to another centre-back, and that is going to be Samuel Umtiti going from Lyon to Barcelona. So here's my number 2 this week, and on head-to-head right now, he's 80 rated with 77 pace, 81 defending, and 79 physical. It's quite a big fee, I think £21 million, but just being 22 years old, again, it's probably one for the future. He has high work rate, he's left footed, 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, and last season for Lyon, played 38 games, completing 3,378 minutes. He also scored 1 goal, and the fee, like I mentioned, was £21 million, currently valued at 12.75. And can you remember this guy's goal against Tottenham just a few years ago? I think he's playing left back. So that goal against Spurs was filthy either way. So like I mentioned before, it could be a long-term thing because currently PK and Mascherano, they're quite hard to break into. Obviously, they've got Machu and stuff as well. So them 3 aren't getting any younger, but Umtiti, being just 22, he's got a long time left in him. It's a solid FIFA and up-and-coming centre-back who I think started for France in the Euro 2016 semi and also final. And it's also good for FIFA older team links, linking to the likes of Tremolinas, Claude Jack, there's also Varane, Mathieu and stuff like that. So now we're going to number 1 this week, and that is going to be N'Golo Kante going to Chelsea. And if I had uploaded this video yesterday, he would not have been in there because he's only actually completed today on the Saturday. So this is a ridiculously good signing for Chelsea for £30 million. He's born in 1991, making 25 years old. He's 5'7", medium height work rates, and I put him as an 82, but that is actually my prediction. That is not head to head. But he'll be a great card next year. And like I said, gone from the Premier League champions Leicester to Chelsea. He completed 40 games last season, 3,193 minutes. And that does not include the minutes played for France at Euro 2016. He scored 1 goal and got 4 assists as well, but they're honestly not the stats that matter for him. This guy's interceptions and stuff and tackles is ridiculous. The fee is £30 million to £32 million. Either way, it depends what site you really believe. He's currently valued at 17, so I imagine that'll probably go up to like 25 come January. So he was 100% one of the best centre midfielders in the Premier League last season, if not the best, because his ball winning and stuff, like I said before, his ball winning, interceptions and just tackling and dirty work, it's probably some of the best I've seen in a long time. It's quite scary to think of the potential partnership we could have with Nemanja Matic. They're two completely different types of CDM. Like Nemanja Matic, massive tall lanky guy that's very good at getting a foot in, but Kante, he runs every single blade of grass on the pitch and he's also very good on the ball. It's a good fee given the current market. There'd be a lot of teams to get his signature. It's actually Chelsea's second big money signing of the summer already after Michy Batshuayi. And obviously nothing is guaranteed in football like success, but N'Golo Kante, I think he will be a massive hit at Chelsea. So guys, that's my top 10 transfers of the week number 3. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. 1,500 likes would be absolutely awesome. If you're to my channel, click subscribe button for daily FIFA content. In the comments below, let me know you think has been the best signing of the week. And if you missed yesterday's video, my first video from today, that'll be down below in that description box, guys. 8 AM transfers, anywhere after 9 PM is the second video of the day. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.